So for this stitch, you'll need multiples of 8 plus 4. And this is what our pattern will end up looking like. So we kind of have these little eyelet holes, and it makes this neat design. Now while working this pattern, your stitches will not be the same as the ones you cast on, but they will be the same on rows 4 and 5, 8 and 9. And there's 9 rows altogether. So this is a repeat from row 2 through 9. So row 1 will be the wrong side of your work, and you're just going to purl all your stitches. Then for row 2, when you're finally on the front side of your work, we're going to begin to start our pattern. So we're going to begin a repeat of knit 4. Knit 2 together. Slip 1 knitwise. Knit 1. Pass the slip stitch over. And you're just going to repeat that to your last 4 stitches, which you're just going to knit plain. So now for all wrong sides of our works, like rows 3, 5, 7, and 9, we're just going to purl across all our stitches. It's pretty simple, and then we just work our pattern on our front side. For row 4, we're going to begin a repeat of knit 4. This next stitch is considered a knit 1 long. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to insert your right needle to the second row on your work. So pretty much there's going to be this tiny hole that looks a little different than everywhere else, where we did our knit 2 together and our pass slip stitch over. So right under the row, we're going to insert our needle in the second row. And we're going to knit it like a normal stitch, like so. And then we're going to knit 2 stitches from our left needle. And then we're going to do the knit 1 long again. And we're going to go into that same hole that we just did our previous one from. So you insert your right needle into that same space, yarn over, pull through like so. And then it's going to enlarge the hole, which gives us our pattern that we can see down here on our completed one. So you can see your knit 2 together right here, your slip stitch. Then we went in that in-between stitch, and this is your first one, and that is our second one. And that's how we get our pattern. And then after that, you would repeat. So I'll show you one more time. So you're going to knit 4. Then we're going to do our knit 1 long. So you can see right here on our second row, there's this little opening. So you're going to insert your right needle from in the second row, in between your 2 stitches, yarn over like you're knitting, and pull up a loop. Then you're going to knit 2 on your left needle, and we're going to do a knit 1 long again in the same hole we just worked it in. So you want to take your right needle and place it into that opening, yarn over as if to knit, and pull up a loop. So you have your opened eyelet hole, and you've worked all your stitches. And then you just repeat that across, finishing with a knit 4. Now row 6, we're going to begin staggering our pattern so that not everything lines up. So you want to begin with a repeat of knit 2 together, slip 1 knitwise, knit 1, pass slip stitch over, knit 4, And you're going to repeat that all the way to the end, your last 4 stitches, where you're going to be doing the knit 2 together, slip 1, knit 1, pass slip stitch over. For row 8, you're going to begin with our knit 1 long. So you're going to take your right needle and insert it second row down in between our first 2 stitches. Knit it like normal. Then we're going to knit 2 stitches off our left needle. And then we're going to do another knit 1 long. So we're going to go in the same hole that we worked our previous one. And we're going to knit like a normal stitch. Then we're going to knit 4. And repeat. So you're going to go to the second row in between your next 2 stitches, and you're going to knit like a normal stitch, pulling up a loop. Then knit 2 off your left needle. Then we're going to go in that same hole where we did that other stitch, and we're going to insert our needle, yarn over, and pull up another loop. Then we're going to knit 4. And you're going to repeat that all the way across, ending with 4 stitches, and you're going to do a knit 1 long, knit 2, a knit 1 long. Then you're going to do your final purl row, which would be row 9, and you've completed your pattern. And there's our design. So you just repeat rows 2 through 9 to get the length that you want your pattern. And we have these nice little eyelets with kind of looks like pulled stitches. I think this is very elegant, and it's pretty simple, where you almost don't realize something's in it like a pattern, but then there is. And because it is technically worked stockinette, it does roll without a border. So if you don't want the rolling, just put some type of edging that lays flat on its own. The side edge isn't that bad, but if you want more of a polished look, put also a side edging as well. And this pattern is easily made into the round because our plain purl row, that would be our wrong side, you just knit across it to make the plain row for the front of our work. So it's pretty simple to change into the round. It's pretty simple as a stitch all over. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Let me know what you think down below, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.